So last Saturday, my friends and I were sitting around my kitchen, working through our traditional "how bored are we" on a scale from assembling IKEA furniture to watching C-SPAN reruns. We just finished binge-watching a documentary on weird world records. Seriously, who knew most socks put on one foot in 30 seconds was a thing? When my buddy Greg, whose ambition is only rivaled by his inability to plan, announced, "Guys, we should totally beat the world record for the biggest sandwich." After a brief debate over whether we'd count as carb-loading athletes, we all agreed it was the kind of dumb, glorious mission our Saturday needed. So, we hit the grocery store with the confidence of people who definitely checked their bank balances, loading our cart with deli meat, cheese, lettuce, and what we thought was enough bread to feed a mid-sized village. Spirits were high until we got home and realized that Greg's definition of enough bread was apparently 4 loaves. Undeterred, we started assembling our monument to gluttony, only to discover we were out of bread about a quarter of the way through. At this point, my roommate Katie, who was making pancakes for her breakfast for dinner phase, offered up her entire griddle's worth of flapjacks. We looked at the stack of pancakes. We looked at the mountain of sandwich fillings. There was a long pause, then Greg, in what I can only describe as a tone of pure, unbridled hope, said, "What if we just keep going?" So we did. We layered turkey, ham, cheese, lettuce, and tomatoes between pancakes, creating a monstrous, wobbly tower in the middle of the living room. Our neighbor wandered in, took one look, and asked if we were hosting an edible Jenga tournament. By the end, it looked less like a sandwich and more like what happens when a Denny's menu explodes. But, determined to make history, we emailed the Guinness World Records people with photographic evidence and a subject line that read, "Biggest sandwich, Conga?" Their response, "Congratulations. You now hold the world record for the largest breakfast taco." So yeah, turns out our attempt was a flop. Guess you could say we really folded under pressure.